big day in New York in former President Trump's hush money trial. Trump's former fixer, Michael Cohen, taking the witness stand today. ABC's Christian Cordero is live in front of the courthouse with the latest on his testimony. Christian.
Hey there, Philip. Good to be with you. So when it came to former President Donald Trump, Michael Cohen was a self-described attack dog with a law license. He was someone Trump trusted, and today he's testifying against him. His name was said more than 90 times during prosecutors' opening statement, and today Michael Cohen arrived to the Lower Manhattan courthouse to take the stand against his former boss, former President Donald Trump. Trump is charged with falsifying business records linked to the $130,000 payment Cohen made to porn actress Stormy Daniels days before the 2016 election. It was so the public wouldn't hear her claim of a sexual liaison between the two. Trump denies all wrongdoing, including the liaison.
We paid a lawyer a legal expense. And we have a legal expense is a legal expense. It's marked down in the book, quote, legal expense.
Cohen testifying about a catch-and-kill scheme set up with National Enquirer publisher David Pecker, where they agreed to publish positive stories about Trump and stop negative ones from coming out. Pecker himself testified about that 3 weeks ago. Jurors hearing a recording of a conversation between Cohen and Trump in September 2016, referencing one of these alleged catch-and-kills, a $150,000 hush money payment to Playboy model Karen McDougal by Pecker.
So what are we going to pay? Funding, yes. When it comes time for the financing, which will be... Listen.
What financing?
We'll have to pay you. So no.
Prosecutors say it's powerful evidence of Trump's involvement in the catch-and-kill scheme. Jurors have seen 200 pieces of evidence so far, including the shell company Cohen opened, the wire transfer to Stormy Daniels, the invoices he prepared, the checks Trump signed to pay him back, and the ledger entries where Trump labeled those payments legal expenses. Some previous witnesses have taken swings at Cohen's reputation. Prosecutor Josh Steinglass conceded he has what you might consider to be some baggage. The defense calls Cohen obsessed, a convicted liar, that he cannot be trusted. Cohen is the final key witness in the prosecutor's case. Some members of the public waited overnight for a seat in the courtroom. Philip.
And Christian, they're just getting back from lunch, as I understand. So what do you expect from Cohen's testimony this afternoon?
Well, Philip, Cohen's testimony right before lunch ended on a really tense note where he accused President Trump of demanding those payments be made to silence those stories to protect his campaign, not necessarily to protect his family, which is something the defense has been starting to build their argument around through the course of this trial. So you can certainly expect the defense to go after that in their cross-examination, Philip.
Okay, Christian, thank you. Reporting live from outside that hush money trial.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel and download the ABC7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.